So first, I should start here with measurement topic. Say, I have to compare certain astral objects. For example, I have to compare what is the size of Jupiter and what is the size of Earth. So for that purpose, I require a certain unit, that is fundamental unit here, that is the length. I have to define some unit as length. Now again, maybe possible the planet is massive or not massive. That means I have to find out mass. Again, another concept is there, that is what is volume, then density and all that. Temperature, yes, suppose I am planning to land on Mercury, daytime of Mercury, then what is the temperature? Suppose I have to land on Mercury night time, what is the temperature? I have to travel from India, or say I have to travel from Earth to Mercury, then in between that what temperature I have to face? Suppose I am there in the space instead of in the spaceship, then, and like that various questions are there. So another concept is there, that is called as temperature. So I have to think of temperature, I have to think of mass, I have to think of volume, that means length. I have to think of another property that is called as magnetic property. Then we are aware that naturally also electricity is available, that what lightning is there, that is electric current. So we have to check out electric current, strength of electric current, and for all this purpose we required a concept that is measurements. Here we are going to discuss few of the measurement concept. I am not giving you all but few. Now for measurement we required unit. So for example, I am a tall man or not tall. Now these all concepts are comparative. Suppose I am standing just beside the great person in India, that is Amitabh Bachchan. Then obviously you may say that Amitabh Bachchan is taller than me. But suppose I am standing beside any Sri Lankan player, cricket player. Maybe possible I am taller than that Sri Lankan cricket player. Maybe possible. So whether I am tall or not tall, this is not a measurement. So we have to give exact height, and for that purpose certain measurement concept is required. Now certain units we are assigning in area wise. Say for example, in India, particularly in Maharashtra, we were using unit kadam. Kadam means what? Our leg side. So a person can walk straightway, and then distance is measured according to that length. So kadam was used as unit. Now you are aware that in Hindi or other languages also, Urdu, we are using kadam word as foot. And same way in English also unit is there, that is foot. So this way certain concepts are there. Now in case of Britishers, they derived system of unit. We are calling that as FPS system, that is foot, pound and second. But their units are somewhat complicated. Say for example, we are aware that 12 inches, that means 1 foot. Then furlong, yard and so on units are there up till miles, but bit complicated. The pound, in present day we are not using that, in India at least. Only newborn babies there, at that time we are giving weight in terms of pound. Why, I don't know. But presently world or majority part of world is accepting a system that we are calling SI system of unit. Now question is that why we are accepting? Because say whatever unit is there in India we are using, that must be same in America, that must be same in Australia, that must be same in China, that must be same in Singapore, and like that various parts of world the unit must be same. Then it is advantageous, the advantages are there for all of the country, and so we are using this system D international, that is SI unit system, that is international unit system, and majority of units are there. They are based on French system. Now this system we are going to discuss. So first unit I have to discuss, that is unit of length. Various definitions of these units of length are there. I don't want to go into that scientific detail, and therefore whatever the simple definition that I am going to tell you, and you also remember that first simple definition, and then search yourself what are the other complicated but accurate definitions. Now first, this unit we are fixing out, this is a fundamental unit. Again concept is there, what is fundamental unit and what is derived unit. I have to fix out any point, then that is called as fundamental. From that fundamental unit, suppose I can find out other, then that is derived unit. A simple thing we can check out, length, it's fundamental unit. I can consider foot, I can consider what this distance we are using. Usually when we are playing with marbles, we are using to measure out distance this, but this distance is different for everybody. Say my hand is only this much, somebody may have still bigger distance. So we have to consider some fixed distance, and for that purpose we are fixing out unit of length. This is fundamental unit, that is meter. Now in France there is Paris, you are aware that is capital. There SI system, that system international office is there, and in there we are keeping out, we means internationally, the rod. This rod is made up of alloy. What is alloy? Mixture of more than one metal, then that is called as alloy. That is called as platinum iridium alloy. So there is a rod of alloy, that is platinum iridium alloy rod. This rod is kept in evacuated chamber. Evacuated means air is removed from that, there is vacuum inside, and there are scratches. Two scratches are marked on that. The distance between two scratches we are considering as 1 meter. I am revising. What is 1 meter? So we have to go to Paris. There SI office is there. In that office there is platinum iridium alloy rod. On that rod is kept in vacuum, that is evacuated chamber. Two scratches are marked out. The distance between two scratches is called as 1 meter. Again, 1 meter is distance between two scratches made on platinum iridium alloy rod, which is kept in evacuated chamber at SI office, Paris, France. Simple. You can by heart this definition. I want to explain why they are considering platinum iridium alloy rod, because platinum, you are aware, that is very less reactive metal, a noble metal. Iridium is alloyed with platinum, then expansion coefficient, or we can simply say linear expansivity, is changing out. You are aware that when we are heating out metal, it expands, and on cooling it get contract. But when platinum is alloyed with iridium, then the expansion and contraction is not to that extent. Minor is there, and otherwise at higher temperature you will get meter as extended unit, and at lower temperature less. No, in order to make it constant, we used here platinum iridium alloy rod. Now it is kept in evacuated chamber, so that freed from various chemical reactions also, and temperature condition is also mentioned over there, maintained over there, and then that distance is called as 1 meter. So this way we have to fix this. So this distance is 1 meter. Now same way as there is SI, in India there is ISI, Indian Standard Institute. There also same rod is kept, and then onwards we are making it secondary unit from that first unit. I am not using word derived, I am using word secondary. So our first unit we discuss, that is meter, that is unit of length. So this is very fundamental unit, that is meter. Now from that I can derive unit. Now we are going on derived unit. Say for example, what is area? We can say area, that is length into breadth. So x meter into y meter. So it will be x into y, meter into meter, meter into meter means meter square. So what is unit of area? That is meter square, derived unit. Same way volume. Now keep in mind, certain units we are using, but these units are not SI unit. For example, we are using volume usually for liquid. We are using, and many times for gases also, we are using volume in terms of liter. Now liter is unit of volume, it's true, but it is not SI unit of volume. And therefore, what is SI unit of volume? You are aware that volume equal to length into breadth into height. If you are considering cube or cuboid, then we are having unit as length into breadth into height. That is x meter into y meter into z meter. So ultimately it is x into y into z, meter into meter into meter. So meter into meter into meter, that is meter cube. So what is unit of volume? That is meter cube. This is a derived unit. But practically speaking, many people in the world, they are using unit. This is world popular unit, but still we are not considering in SI system. But it is in use, that is liter. So supposed to be volume, I should describe in terms of meter cube or some other part of meter. But here we are using a unit that is not meter cube but liter. What is the definition of liter? Now topic is there, therefore I am discussing out. Usually for measuring out water or any liquid or volume of gas, also expressed in terms of meter. So what is definition of meter? Volume occupied by 1 kilogram water.